Peace, peace and love, family. Peace, peace and love. What's really good with you guys? Oh man, you know what? Straight off the bat, can I get you guys just to, hit the thumbs up button? Hit the thumbs up button. Let everybody know that we're live right now, and I need your support. I need your help. I need you to aid me in this, okay? I know it's late. I know it's like literally 1 a.m. in the morning over here in the UK. But if you're part of the notification squad, if you're part of the notification squad, please just hit up the notification button and let everybody know kind of that we're live right now, okay? I've got through some very news that's it's sad news. It's sad news. I'm not even gonna front with you. It's real sad news. Just suffering. Like I'm talking about my own suffering right now, and I'm talking about other people's suffering right now, and I'm talking about the fact that we may see that people are suffering in silence. Like they're suffering, they're in pain, they're in anguish, and we're not doing anything about it. We're not doing anything about it. That's the worst of worsts. And let me kind of break down to you what's going on, okay? I'm talking about mental illnesses right now. I'm talking about actual mental illnesses. We talk about distributing the medicine because y'all sick. And it's true. Like I'm gonna be real with you, yeah. The whole world right now is sick, including myself. I'm not absolved from it or whatever the case. I'm not like immune from the sickness. Okay, I'm not immune from the sickness. I personally think that we're all sick because we live in a very sick society. But I'm going out a little bit further to speak about there are those people who are sick right now but just aren't quite yet coping with their sickness. Okay, they're not coping with their sickness. Okay, and other people, we can see it, they're not coping with their sickness, but at the same time, what are we doing to help those individuals? Okay, I know we should be looking at our own stuff and seeing that we're sick ourselves, but some people are suffering more than others. And for the last few days, okay, I've been just on Insta, like a little bit, just on Insta, just like having a little, scroll through. Like I try to stay away from social media. I'm gonna be real with you. I try my very, very best to stay away from social media. I'm like, but why aren't you on social media though? Yeah, I am on social media, and I understand that there's a lot of sick people on social media. I go through the comments at times, and I'm like, God damn, no way, man down. I'm not even trying to stay here on social media for far too long. Like I don't do it because it's just too much craziness. There's so much madness. There's so much people that's vying for your attention, and I'm not really about that life, to be honest with you. Okay, I'm not really about the life. I've seen comments in the comment section, and if I really just read all of those comments in comment sections, or messages people sent me out the blue, my mind will be gone. My mind will literally be gone. So I try my very best to stay away. But I was like, no, let me actually just scroll through my Insta and just check up and see what people are actually saying. I don't really post up much no more. I used to be that guy who was a socialite, and I'm always around. I'm always, everybody knows I'm friendly face, smiling. I'm always there. Like if anybody needs something, I'm there for you. And I saw something which troubled my heart like crazy, okay? There was just one individual on there, like he's speaking in tongues, talking about the devil, saying I am Lucifer, and all madness, and rapping in I'm like, yo, what's going on with Don? Like, what's going on with my brother? Like, that just seems out of character for you. Like, I saw him. I think there was a post he posted up on Facebook or something, and this was maybe a few months ago or a month or so ago. He posted something up, and it was out of character for him. Okay, it was out of character. What he posted up, was him, kind of showboating, watches and Louis V's and red bottoms and all those things there. Like, and I was like, oh, that's a bit out of character for kid. Like, that's not really him. That's not really him at all. Okay, just some backstory on him. Okay, like from a youngster, I've always looked up to him. I was at college, and my man is making mad peace mad peas, him and his brothers, mad peas, like just doing their thing. And I'm like, yo, what's really good? Like, you know, like I'm a money man, you're a money man, we're from the same ends, like we should be linking up, we should be doing something. But right now I'm at college, so I can't even jump on your wave. Like, yeah, come, let's work with us. And I'm like, I can't even. I've got to finish off my college. There ain't no way I can leave my college alone. Like, I've got to make sure I get my education. So there's no way I can leave and do whatever. And then obviously there's the uni years and them ways there, like, and it's all tricky because there's so many opportunities that was just going around, like that, you know, just there was just so much, like money was, you know, money was just around, it was just floating around everywhere. And there was so much opportunities that myself, yeah, I had to turn down just so I can have my education. Now, everybody who knows me during uni years, yeah, I was that king that was too cool for school. I'll be real with you, okay? I was really too cool for school. I was making monies in abundance, yeah? Monies in abundance at uni and still doing my uni thing, still doing my education, yeah? Those people, you lot know, like, you lot know, I'm driving into congestion charge, yeah, zones, yeah? And I'm parking, like, that's like £12 a day, like type of £10 a day type of madness, yeah? I'm parking in the staff park, staff parking area, like gangster. Get me? I've got it like that. Got my teachers on smash like that. I'll be real with you. I got them on smash. Them ways, like, and I'll be doing the most madness. I'll be doing the most madness, okay? I'll be going casino like 6 a.m. in the morning. Like, we're casino till like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. We're in casino, just moneyed up, like just doing a mad thing. After casino, we'll go for one of them 24-hour restaurants, go eat some food. After eating some food, go Portobello Road, go West End, we'll shop it up, we'll buy some nice clothes, come back in, park up at uni, like 24 hours straight, like just doing the thing, innit? Just doing the thing, go uni, do whatever needs to be done, come back out, be like, nah, bun uni for a little while, innit? I ain't got time for this. Come back, you know, just hold a little meditation, come back into uni, like, but why are you know all of this, but you're not even really in the class? Don't worry, everybody, don't worry, I'm too smart for the education system. I think you don't understand. This ish bores me, yeah, to bits. I've got this, innit? But anyways, yeah, I'm digressing, yeah. But this individual, yeah, money man, yeah, and I'm not talking about illegal. I know first thing you're gonna say, black man, money, illegal. No, it wasn't nothing to do with anything illegal. My brother was on his job, businesses galore. His family was on it, business galore, properties galore, everything. This is when the financial market was sweet, yeah, where you can get into property and it was not a problem. It was just nice. You could make your money easy, all right? And I used to look up to my brother. I used to look up to him. The way, yeah, that man, they had, yeah, the suits. If you saw the suits, oh my gosh, fitted suits. Is the first man in ends. I'm talking we're in ends, right? There's nobody else. Everybody's in hoodies. Everybody is, you know, baggy tracksuit bottoms. All of the madness, yeah. Man, them are in suits, fitted suits, tailored suits that you have to go in to get measured. Savile Row style suits, yeah. Eccentric suits, crazy suits, walking sticks, just doing it on the next level. Alligator shoes, like snakeskin, everything. Cigars, just cigars in their mouth, just doing their thing. And I'm like, yo, inspiration. We did that. I'm like, yo, you know, when I'm looking at you, I'm looking at myself, and I'm like, yo, you're keeping me on the straight and the narrow. And the reason why you're keeping me on the straight and the narrow is because you're my inspiration right now. Because I'm seeing that after I finish doing what I'm doing, yeah, I'm on your vibe. I swear to God, I'm on your vibe, okay? I'm making sure, yeah, I'm taking my trip down to Savile Row, put down a few bags on my suits. I'm doing all of that. I want to start like you're starting. I know how the man never started already, but I want to start like you're starting. And that was my MO. Like, that was my, so when I'm seeing, yeah, one of my childhood role models, I know I haven't told anybody, I know I haven't said them to nobody like that, yo, you're my childhood role model, you know. There's enough man I see, I'm like, yo, I like this about you. I'm emulating that. When I get older, oh, this is my inspiration, this is what I'm gonna aspire to be like. And then now, yeah, when I'm just seeing like the most coolest man on road, okay? The most, like, he was dapper. Like, I don't even call man him handsome, yeah, but he was handsome, okay? And I want to say handsome in the sense that well dressed, well groomed, everything, hair, like everything just done. Yeah, I don't know if, you know, if a woman will find him attractive like that. I'm just saying handsome, like you did your thing. You was like, you had the whole package, my brother. You had the whole package. And I'm seeing him, and it's hurting my heart. Like, it's hurting my heart. It's actually hurting my heart, because, you know, they say don't ever meet your childhood hero, like, because like it's gonna mess you up. But nah, like, this was my childhood hero that I knew personally. I know your brothers, I know everybody, like, in your family. We all grew up here on the same ends together. All right, we all grew up, we all lived in the same area together. Like, it's just always, we've gone to the same raves together, everything. And now you're like this. Now you're like this. It's crumbling my heart, you know. It's crumbling me. I swear to God, like, you don't even understand. I'm fighting back tears, yeah, and I'm doing this, yeah, as a healing. This right now is me healing, yeah. I'm actually healing right now, because if I stay and I just lay in my bed and I really this, really deep this to the core, that this individual, yeah, who had the whole world in his hands, is now, I'm assuming he's in a mental hospital. I hope he's in a mental institute right now, okay? And the reason why I believe so he's in a mental institute, because I see he's like, his face is a bit more puffed up, like, it looks, these hands, everything just looks, it was just, you know, real slim brother, like, but everything is a bit puffed up, and to me it must be the drugs that he's taking, the way he's, you know, enunciating his words. Like, I could tell there's something more than not being right up there. There's more. There's something, drugs, that you have to be taking for you to just metamorphosize to the way that you're metamorphosizing right now. And the stuff that he's even saying as well, like the stuff that he's saying about his brothers, my goodness, like, I'm in pain right now. I'm gonna be real with you, like, I'm telling you right now, I'm in pain. I'm actually in pain. And then, yeah, you know, a few days ago, this is what I saw. Like, shout out to the man them. I know you're not gonna be cussing me after this year, but, you know, we have our own little groups and stuff, and, you know, there's a message that popped through, like, to kind of say, like, bro, this is what drugs does to a man, type of vibe. Like, you know, trying to mock it, but yeah, like jestfully, but let me just say mocking the thing. Like, he's mocking the thing, like, and that's my brother that's mocking the thing as well. He's mocking it, but, and I felt a way, like, I felt a mad way, because obviously that's my heart and my soul. Like, when I see my heart and my soul, yeah, and like, oh man, it's hard, man. It's hard. It's actually hard. It's hard. So anyways, yeah, and I was like, but hold on, why is nobody reaching out to Don? Why is nobody reaching out to my man? My man's dropped like 20 videos in a day, like 20 videos, 1 minute video, 1 minute video, 1 minute video, yeah, just going in on the timeline. Next day doing the same thing, like, and just doing madness. I'm like, so hold on, like I'm your friend, you're his friend, but how comes nobody ain't reaching out to Don? Like, why nobody reaching out to him? Like, we're talking behind his back, but why are we not reaching out to him? And I'm like, nah, bun that. There's no way, yeah. Like, you've just dropped that message, yeah. You've seen it clearly. I'm thinking, am I going mad? Like, you know, when you see something and you just can't believe it, you refuse. Like, I was living in, you know, somebody could tell me it's nighttime right now. I'm like, nope, it's daytime. Like, it's day. I'm like that. I was looking at Don and I'm like, nah, he's not mad. He's not mad. There's just something. He's just doing something right now. He's just, this must be a marketing strategy or something. I'm making mad excuses. It's kind of like what some of the Muslims did, yeah, for Omar, racist Uncle Omar. It's kind of like that. They're just making mad excuses for him. Nah, he's not racist. He's just got a speech impediment. Nah, he's not racist. He's just an older generation. I don't know. Whatever it is, like I was making mad excuses in my mind. Like, my mind just couldn't. Cognitive dissonance. I was suffering from cognitive dissonance. I was like, no way. Then when somebody else of my friends was mocking him, my eyes done like peered open, like it opened wide, and I was like, hold on. Somebody else is noticing that he's not quite right. I'm noticing he's not quite right. It's not in my own head that this person is not quite right. He's not quite right. And I said, nah, there's no way I can see a brother being not quite right, reaching out, screaming for help, basically, without saying help me, and I'm not gonna reach out to him. So I reached out to him. You know, like trying to have a conversation with him, trying to see what's up with him. Like, do you need any help? Like, you know, like I'm trying to do as much as I can say without, you know, making him feel the way and him climbing up. Unfortunately, by the end of the, you know, the second day of me actually communicating with him, he climbed up. He hasn't responded back to, you know, things that I've said to him. And I'm like, God, there's a lot of us here that's suffering right now. And we need the help. We actually need the help. And we, as other people, yeah, who are suffering less, can see these people need help. But in our community, it's like mental illness is like a taboo. Like, we don't want to talk about it. There's just like a wall of silence. There's just a wall of denial. Like, no. I didn't see it. Nope. Like, we're not seeing it. Like, bruv, I'm diagnosing. I'm, you know, medicine, man. Medicine. Listen, I'm there. I'm there with you guys. I'm a healer, to be honest with you. That's my purpose on here on earth at present. One of them, yeah, is to be a healer. That's how I will let you talk what you need to talk, because you need to get it out of you. You need that therapy in your life. A lot of people don't understand, like, why don't you cut some? No, let them talk. Let them talk. This is the first time they may have the opportunity to actually open up their mouth and other people, full stop. This might be the first time they're feeling comfortable. They're in their own homes. They have the anonymity, anyway, you know the word, anonymity, whatever the word is, yeah, they're anonymous. Basically, they're hiding behind this screen name, whatever the case is. Let them talk, let them voice it, let them heal. Like, you need to speak to heal sometimes. You need to speak to heal, man. You need to. And I'm healing right now because I'm speaking about it, because it's hurting my heart. Trust me, it's hurting my heart. It's really hurting my heart. It's like DMX. DMX is my, yo, dog. Where my dog's at? You don't wanna. That's my dog right there. And you know how it hurts me when I'm looking at, bro, man, DMX is a crackhead, G. How do you mean? I've looked up to this dog, like, yo, why is DMX a crackhead for? Like, that hurt my heart looking at DMX and seeing him as a crackhead. Like, it's like, how? How, DMX? How? I used to love you back in the day. And I was looking at my heroes right now, and they're just not right. And we're not helping them. And I think we need to do something about this. We need to sort ourselves out, man. And the government, like, as well, please, like, come on, like, intercede. I'm telling you right now, like, we are in pain. I know quite a few people now, okay, quite a few people that have been either sectioned or are currently or is mentally ill. I know quite a few people that I've gone uni with, people that I know, like, just around the way, the people that I've grown up with, you know, both males and females, are suffering or have been suffering with mental illnesses, have gone to a mental home, have been sectioned. And it's just kind of like mad that we're not doing anything about it. We're not doing anything about it. I'm going to shout out my brother, Mr. Exposed. For those of you guys know about Mr. Exposed, go on Twitter right now. Mr. Exposed, Keith Dubé. You know, that's my guy right there. That's my brother right there. You know, that's my brother. That's my younger brother, should I say. Yeah, we've got, trust me, the stories that we've got, yeah, like, trust me, we've been on, like, all you have to do is just go and just check up some old school radios, yeah, shows, yeah, and you'll hear him just dropping, like, some mad stories that we've all, like, I'm never gonna say that, yeah, but it's been a bad thing. That's my younger brother. That's my younger brother, okay? And, you know, he spoke about him, you know, going through depression. He spoke about it. You know, he got picked up by the BBC on this and actually done a documentary about mental illnesses inside of the black community and so forth and so forth and so forth. Like, go on, I'm sure it should still be online, BBC iPlayer or somewhere. Like, you can find it, go onto his Twitter, find it, go watch it. It's, you know, you will be enlightened by it still. So, you know, And I understand, like, he's told the stories and so forth, and like, and even me myself, I feel guilty. Like, I was a part to play in my younger brother's, you know, depression. You know, I was a part to play in that. You know, I'm not even gonna front with you. I was a part to play with it, because you know, as younger, growing up, you know, I had to be one of the most subtly but flashiest youth on the roads, you know. And my team, we were all making money. We were all making money, you know, money that, you know, I'll be real with you. Even my teachers at uni were like, boy, why are you still at uni? Why are you still here for, though? Like, I don't get it. Why are you still here? I'm like, forget all of that. I need my education. Forget all of that type of vibe. Like, we were making some serious money. I'm be real with you. Okay, we're making some very serious money, and then everybody else who was, you know, on the fringe of our team, like, was looking up to them, but feeling kind of depressed in the same way, because they're not making that same amount of money, but yet their own peers are making that money with other people, and they're not part of that, you know, money making scheme type of vibe. You know, they're not part of the team that way. And you know, that could impact on other people. Like, I'm seeing it with the youths on there, with like on the legal side of things. Like, the youths on the road, they're seeing like man them driving like BMWs, they see man them driving Mercs, they see them, and they're like, you know, babe, whatever they're doing illegally, like, and they're like, yo, I need to get that money, and they need to do this, and they're kind of feeling away, like, and they're feeling depressed, they're feeling anxiety, they got low self-esteem because the girls aren't on them the way that they should be, because they ain't got the freshest creps, they ain't got this, they ain't got that, they can't take them this. Listen, it's all long, man. It's all long. I'm just pissed that we watch too much face. We watch too much face as a people, man. We're always looking at other people and seeing what they have and what they got. But don't even realize those same people are still suffering inside. Doesn't matter how much money you've got, how much wealth, how much resources, how many friends, whatever it is, like, you know, that people from the outside looking in will make you think like, right, that's what it is to be successful. Like, no, it really ain't. It really ain't. I'm gonna be real with you, yeah. Again, this brother right here that I'm talking about, like, listen, if you saw him in his prime, this brother had the whole world in his hand. The whole world. Trust me on this, yeah, the whole world. Like, he did it on a level that was gangster. And I'm talking like Frank Wright gangster. I'm not talking no, you know, I'm on the road gangster. No, man did it properly. He did it properly. If you saw listen, I don't think you understand. Yeah? I don't think you understand. Whatever a young boy, man, would want in his early 20s would want, man, them had it. And then now he's in a mental hospital. Bruv, I don't know, man. I don't know. And I'm hearing in his rap about cocaine now. You know, I was smoking the cocaine. I don't know if he's, you know, trying to rap or if he was speaking realness, like he was actually smoking coke. And I'm like, huh? You were smoking what? You come from an African family. I know that don't mean nothing, yeah? But, you know, when I say African family, I'm talking about, like, my man is rooted in his Ghanaian roots. Like, trust me, rooted hard body. Like, I'm sure his father was, you know, some type of professor or something. When I see that man, I'm like, yo, jeez. Like, you got the best education possible. You got the best socialization possible. You got the best type of home training possible. Like, there was no need. I don't believe you were smoking coke. I don't really believe that, because the way you controlled yourself, or, you know, done what you was doing, like, there's no way. It was impossible for that to be the case. And I hope that was not the case. But sometimes I hear you, you know, I'm not even going to be real with you, because after a while, and I see it, because sometimes, yeah, when you gain everything too fast and you're in your youth, it's like, what's next? Like, what's the next? What's next? What's next? What's the next high? What's the next high? What's the next high? I don't know. What's the next high? I don't know. I've done everything right now. What's the next high? Man, them start doing some perverted-ish just to get a next high, just to make themselves push the limit and push the barriers, and them ways there. Like, sometimes I'm not even gonna blame man them, because I know I was doing some dumb-ish. I was doing some real dumb-ish as a youth, because there was nothing else to kind of like get into. Like I've done everything that my peer groups wanted to do at the time, and my mind wasn't expanded to the level of like the older generations. I always jam with the older generation because they give me foresight. They make me see things beyond what my generation can see. But I know I was doing some dumb-ish just because I needed a new hype in my life. You know what I mean? It's there. Like I popped the most champagnes bottles in the club already. I've done all of that. Like that's normal. You know, I'm walking out every day, yeah, with a bag in my left pocket, a bag in my right pocket, and then if I'm doing shopping, then another bag in my coat pocket. And that's just a casual day for me on road. That's just casual. Like, that's that. So what else is there for me to do? Like, I don't know. Then we started doing some dumb-ish. Well, I wouldn't say dumb. It was just fun. It was fun. It was fun stuff. Man, them were going Ibiza. We say, yo, them man ain't Ibiza yet, but we still here. We're hustling, baby. We can't even take no breaks. We can't take no holidays like that. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna bring that over here to the UK. What do? As soon as those quads, like, sorry, it's like the Venom quads, as soon as they came out, there was only like 200 across the UK. We all purchased quads. Ha! Made Creighton look lit. Made Creighton look lit, trust me. I see young bucks today driving their Raptors and all the things. And I'm like, yo, bro, I done that like 10 years ago, fam. That's old school. That was old school. We done that. Like, we're just driving around with cuds. Like, police is stopping us, like, to be like, yo, like, what, you say you could drive that without no helmet? Like, it was all cool. Police looking at us like, yo, let me take some pictures. Like, it's just normal. We was doing some dumb-ish here as youths here because we needed a new high. Then when that didn't, then that was like, okay, like, it's not fast enough. It's not racy enough. What did we do next? We wanted to get bikes. We got bikes. You know the way it's there. Like, nah, the bikes ain't fast enough. Nah, the bikes ain't fast enough. So now let's go and do our test. Let's go and get the 600s. Got the R6, got the Jigsaws, and one of the things there. Got the R1s. Then what is there? Every man they were just driving out. What's that place in North London that we all used to drive out to? Just every man, biker men from Mars type of vibe, yeah. 30 man rolling deep. There's the next 50 man there, 100 man there from all different areas, just linking up, yeah, on some next high, just doing wheelies on the road and donuts and all them dumb-ish that we're doing, bruv. Man, them nearly lost their lives like several times. Man, them nearly lost their lives, yeah, for us to realize that, hold on, like, alright, cool. I know we needed like a new adrenaline rush, but like, come on, like, I nearly crashed like 3 times, like, and I nearly lost my life, B. I've got a ute now on the way. I'm not even on this ish no more. You know the way is there, like, nah, life is too precious to be doing this ish. Come on, we could find another way, can't we? That's how the men were thinking, you know, like, we just done too much, spending like 5 grand a night on casino, yeah, because there's nothing else to do. Come on, we done some dumb-ish. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We did some dumb-ish because why? Because why? There was nobody else out there to guide us here, to tell us, like, I'm talking about, you know, peers. I'm not even saying peers, like peers, yeah. Our peers were all on BS. We were just the upper class of our peers. So we were just guiding ourselves, and that was just BS. And then Tuesday, you know, we started rolling with, like, Asian man, them, all the man there, like the millionaire man, them that just doing next things. I'm like, alright, cool. We're thinking we're above even that now. But what happened? Like, we didn't have no people from our own community, black people from our own community, be like, you know what, Cal? You know there's a next type of high in it, right? You know there's a next type of high. You know, how about buying up land in Uganda? How about buying up land in Zimbabwe? Them ways there. How about buying up land in Gambia? Like, we did some of these stuff, I'm not even in front, like, we didn't do them things or buying properties, we did do those things, but, you know, in ways that we never got that higher type of, like, you know what, you could have a different type of high, you know, you could have a different type of high. We could have really had a different type of high, but now we wasted all that on some stupidness. So I can understand, yeah, how people get caught up in drugs. I can understand. Drugs was never my forte. Like, I was like, nope, there's 2 things in life I will always advise my friends away from: drugs and robbery. Drugs and robbery. Drugs and robbery. Do anything else in your life except from drugs and robbery. Okay, that leads down the wildest paths, okay? The wildest paths. I've seen it with my own 2 crow eyes, yeah? And I'm like, no way. No way, yeah? No way. I've been there. Trust me, I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. I've been there with 30k boxes, bruv, just being robbed, and I'm like, God damn, man, I'm being chased with borers and guns. I'm like, God damn, like, it's long for that. I've been there where man them are just getting mad, just turning mad because they're smoking weed. Like, shouts to you guys if you want to smoke weed, yeah, but like, allow me in it, like, allow it on the everyday thing. I see enough of my brethren, yeah, no, smoking weed is the herbs for the healing, it's for the meditation, it's you know, it's natural, it's the idol, it's the healing, and all them things there, and man, I'm just moving mad digi, like, just mad paranoid, like, any little noise, like, any person does something, it's like, wait, what you doing, like, you're walking home with the brother, they'll just always just like, yo, what's going on behind me though? What's going on behind me? I'm like, fam, fam. Like, you don't need to keep off the drugs, G. You don't need to keep off the drugs. Like, we're trying to make money together, but you're smoking weed. And you're losing my money right now. You're losing your own money. You're losing your wallet every second. Like, what's going on? Your lapse of mind. You're supposed to do such and such at this hour of the day, at this time. Now we gotta wait a whole week. Like, come on, G. Like, leave off the drugs. If you want to be part of the team, yeah, no man can smoke no drugs around me. If you want to be part of the team, no man ain't smoking no drugs. Stop it. Stop it. Because I can't trust you if you smoke drugs. Or if you're taking any form of drugs. I can't trust you. Yeah? I can't trust you. Because I will leave some money in the glove compartment. And in 2-2s, bruv, the money is gone. And I'm asking you, why is the money gone? I'm just playing a joke on you. Alright, give me the money. I have to spend it on this and that and that. No, fam. No. If you're part of my team, there ain't no way you're gonna be doing drugs, especially around me. You better keep that ish quiet. Like, I don't know about it. You know what way is there. Like, I'm easy. I don't need to be driving on road, yeah, and police stopping me, yeah, and me having to be like, hold on. Like, have you left something in this car? Have you left something in this car that I should be, you know, now wary about? Like, it's long for that. It's long for that. Like, don't smoke no drugs around me. Don't be about no drugs around me. I don't want to know it. I don't want to hear it. Trust me. Because I really see how it sends you lot crazy. It sends you lot mad. I be talking to your missus, bruv, yeah? And you've known me for 10+ years, yeah? And you're now telling me, like, yo, don't, bruv, I see you chatting on my missus. Bro, what do you mean I'm chatting up your missus? Like, how can you say me? A whole me, yeah? Me chatting up your missus? Are you stupid, bruv? And that's what it is. It's smoking too much drugs, bruv. Like, allow me, bruv. Allow me with all of that ish. Like, I can't deal with none of you guys that smoke drugs, bruv, around me. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with you. You lot are part of, like, the fringe, like, the outer circle. Like, I hold your arm's distance. Them ways there. But allow me with the drugs and allow me with robbery. Because if you could rob somebody else on the road and those same people want to come back for their stuff, and now I become a liability or I become an accessory or whatever the case is, I'm not in it. I'm not in it. Like, miss me with all of them things there. Miss me with all of them things there. There's enough men around me that's being kidnapped, yeah, and all the madness is there, bro. Being branded with hot irons and all those things there, yeah. Either out of drugs or out of robbery. I'm easy. I'd rather have a nice, easy life. I don't want to be caught up in your madness. I don't want to have to ride out for none of you man them, yeah, that's caught up in some stupidness. I'll ride out for you on some real stuff. But for drugs and robbery, nah, I'm okay, fam. I'll see you later. Anyways, yeah, again, yeah, I'm just what's the word? I'm in therapy right now. I'm just speaking out my woes. This is my woes. Like, I'm just woeing right now because it's hurting my heart to just see that so many of my people are mentally ill. And a lot of times we're seeing that they're mentally ill. There's something quite not right with them. There's something quite unstable with them. But we are not actually telling anybody else. We're not saying it to nobody. And I've always wondered, like, who do you say it to? Because I've reached out to friends like, okay, yo, I know you're closer to him than me. Like, can you know, in ways that I was reaching out to Mandem, I'm ringing around like, yo, Mandem, can you help the situation out? Like, you know their family close. Like, I'm just here on the outskirts. Like, can you ring my man's family and get him the help that he needs? But nobody is responsive to be like, yeah, I'm going to help him. Nobody. Like, I've spoken to a few of my brethren and nobody was trying to help the brother, you know. Nobody. And I'm like, wow, like, we're all complicit, you know. Every single one of us are complicit. If we can see it, we know it, and we're still allowing it to continue, and we know we can solve the situation or help, and we're not doing nothing about it, we're accessories. We're complicit. Straight up and down, we're complicit. And it's hurting me, you know, that we need, yeah, and I'm going to be real with you, we need some training in our community, you know. We actually need some training in the community. So I'm asking for help. Okay, I'm asking for help now, because this is like, it's mad. Because I was even reading up some figures. Let me just drop you some figures, facts and figures. You know me, yeah. When I speak, I like to have, you know, information to give the people. So I'm on the BAME website. It's the Black, Asian and Minority Ethnic Communities. This is the website to do with mental health and so forth. It says, in general, people from the Black and minority ethnic groups living in the UK are more likely to be diagnosed with mental health problems. So if you're Black, if you're Asian, or you're a minority, you're more likely to be diagnosed with mental illness or mental health problems. It says here, you're more likely to be diagnosed and admitted to hospital. More likely to experience a poor outcome from treatment. So even though we've been identified with a problem and we've been admitted into the hospitals aren't working. Maybe we need alternatives, but I don't know yet. I'm not going to tell anybody to get any alternative medicine or alternative treatments, yeah? If there's something wrong and you've seen there's something wrong with somebody, please alert whoever needs to be alerted. Like, that's first point of protocol. Don't break that point in the protocol. Make sure that they get the health that the treatment that they deserve and they need. And then afterwards, look into alternative treatments as well. Says here, more likely to disengage from mainstream mental health services, leading to social exclusion and a deterioration in their mental health. Okay, so it's saying that we're not even trying to get into the mental health institutes. It's saying here that we say, nah, bun that. We're just gonna cope by ourselves, and that leads us to be socially excluded because we can't quite fit into mainstream society. And if we can't fit into mainstream society, nobody is helping us. If there's, you know, you can either stay the same, you can either go up, or you can either go down. And if nobody's in helping you, you ain't going up. And the chances are, if you've now been excluded from the mainstream society, you're not on the straight and the narrow. Therefore, you're going to be deteriorating. Your health is going to decrease and get worse and get bad and deteriorate. Let's just say it's going to deteriorate. God damn. It says here, these differences may be explained by a number of factors, including poverty. Yeah, it's quite true. We are in, you know, and racism. Poverty and racism. Poverty and racism. This is what it says on the website, mentalhealth.org.uk. It's telling you, okay, that one of the major factors, or two major factors here, is what? Poverty and racism. They may also be because mainstream health services often fail to understand or provide services that are acceptable and accessible to non-white British communities and meet their particular cultural and other needs. Wow. It is likely that mental health problems go unreported and untreated because people in some ethnic minority groups are reluctant to engage with mainstream health services. It is also likely that mental health problems are overdiagnosed in people whose first language is not English. God damn. So that's, again, something. So for me, it's looking like the mental health you know, institutes are slacking and lacking. They're slacking and lacking, and they're not really providing, you know, the right type of training for their practitioners, or the right type of cultural training for their practitioners. That's what it seems like. But let's just quickly go over here to Afro-Caribbeans. And I see it with Afro-Caribbeans still. It says here, Afro-Caribbean people, African Caribbean people living in the UK have lower rates of common mental disorders than other ethnic groups. Woo! We're less likely to have mental illness problems amongst the Asians, amongst the Irish and Chinese people. and other ethnic groups as well. Okay, so that's a pro. That's a pro. But let's continue and see what it says. But are more likely to be diagnosed with severe mental illness. Wow. Even though we're less likely, our type of mental illnesses are much more harsh, are much more severe, are much more major than others. It says here African Caribbeans are 3 to 5 times more likely than any other group. Wow. 3 to 5 times. That's like saying not 100%, not 200%, but up from 300% to 500% more likely than any other group to be diagnosed and admitted to hospital for schizophrenia. Very true. Very true. Maybe because we don't have any bicultural competency. We're just slacking and lacking. Sitting at the back, being black. Not quite fitting in. Feeling oppressed, feeling suppressed, feeling marginalized, feeling like the whole world is against us, having the victim mentality, and then we now need to cope with the different cultures that we are experiencing on a day-to-day life, and we're now trying to absorb and observe them and trying to be one or the other. And then we move from being Jamaican and then we move into being an Arab and saying Allah kill you. Astaghfirullah. Sorry about that, I had to get that quick jab in. Yeah, but it's true though. It's true. Like we all know that certain individuals are suffering with mental health problems, and I notice it. I've spoken to some of the Akis. They know it, but they're not doing anything about it though. And I wish I was still friends with the brother where I can try to reach out to the brother. But I'm like, yo, Aki, this brother's supposed to be your Aki. Go and help the brother. He's not going to listen to me. He may listen to you. It's time to pray, Aki. It's time to pray. Allahu Akbar. And then you lot just praying and just going on with normal day-to-day business when quite clearly your brother's not well. Your brother's not well. That's what I'm saying, there's we're sick, we are sick. As a people, we're sick. If we could see other people is not well, yeah, and we're all keeping our mouth shut up about it, yeah, what does that say about us? What does that actually say about us though, fam? That's all mad. That's all mad. And again, I need the government to kind of educate us, yeah, to know what is our first point of protocol, what's our second point of protocol. If we notice that somebody is not quite right, okay, what do we do? Who do we reach out to? Who do we reach out to without getting them arrested by the police or getting them sectioned into a home? How do we approach the situation for them to get the help they need? Because we need awareness, I'm shouting out to you guys. We need awareness in our community. Can you make us aware about mental health problems and mental health illnesses in our community? Can you do that, please? Because I don't know who to reach out to. And I like to think to myself that I'm well educated. I like to think that way. I got my GCSEs, I got my college education, I got my uni education and so forth and so forth. I don't know. You never taught me this at school. You never gave me no civic lessons to let me know what to do. You never given me no special, program that I should attend, like first aid programs. I remember attending first aid programs. But I don't know what to do right now. I can see people suffering and I can't even help them because I don't even know what to do. I know how to put somebody in a recovery position, but how do I put somebody who's got mental health illness into the recovery position? How? Help me, please. Because I'm noticing that they're mentally ill and they need to get some type of recovery. And I'm not in the position to put them in that position. Help me, please. Train me, please. I beg, please. Maybe I'm just speaking to the thin air, innit? Maybe I'm just speaking to thin air. I'm just speaking on my phone. It's just going through the ethers, I guess. But anyways, yeah. Have I finished reading out? So yeah, it says here, African Caribbean people are more likely to enter the mental health services via the courts or the police. Via the courts or the police. Why is that? Why does it have to get that far? That it has to be via the courts or the police? Why is it that they have to, you know, lash out? Why is it that they have to now cut themselves? Why is it that they now have to try to commit an overdose or suicide before they now get sectioned? Why is it? Why must it get to the extreme before that happens? Why? Why? Because we're not properly educated. We're not aware. We don't even need to know how to spot the signs. We know how to spot the signs of a stroke victim. We know that. We know that. How to spot the signs of a stroke victim. How to spot the signs of somebody who's going into cardiac arrest. But there's people all around us right now that's mentally ill, but we don't know how to spot it. We don't even know the first point of protocol. It's hurting my heart, man. It's hurting my heart. Let me continue reading. It says here, so African Caribbean people are more likely to enter the mental health services via the courts or the police rather than from primary care, which is the main route to treatment for most people. Primary care. Go visit the psychiatric ward, or go visit psychiatrists, or go visit a counselor. Whatever terms, I don't know, whatever else there is to go to, man. Go to the doctors, whatever it is, man. Why are we not going to primary care first? Why must it get to that extreme? It says here, they are also more likely to be treated under a section of the Mental Health Act. Are more likely to receive medication rather than being offered talking treatments such as psychotherapy, and are overrepresented in high and medium secure units and prisons. Why must it be that way? Why must we be overdosed or dosed up with like ADHDs and you know, children suffering from ADHD and be dosed up with all types of medications and whatever else have you? Why must we be dosed up and made docile and made into, you know, helpless individuals? Yeah. Why can't we just go through primary care? Why? Maybe because we don't have enough knowledge. Maybe because we're just not well educated in this area. But this is a major area, you know. This is more, you know, this is more important than any terrorist attack, bruv. Why? Because some of the people who are terrorists, okay, usually are suffering from mental health problems. Am I lying though? This is facts. This is facts. We want to blame, you know, Islam. It's all Islam's fault. Because of this, it's the Quran. It's the music that the children are listening to. No, fam. It's because they're suffering. They got mental health problems. Why don't we tackle that first? Why don't we tackle that first? Because there's a lot of Muslims that are reading the Quran that are not terrorists. Have you ever thought of that? There's a lot of black people out there that listen, oh sorry, not even black, sorry, urban children out there that are listening to this type of music. But they're not out there poke poke, stab stab, chefing up man them. They're not doing it. They're not doing it. But we want to blame all of these you know, factors, these fringe factors as to the reason why. No, sometimes people are either just wrongins or people are just mentally ill. That's it. And then everything else added onwards gives them an avenue to vent their illness, or gives them an avenue to vent their frustrations. That's all. That's all. That's all. Look, look how many scary movies here. There's a whole genre of horror movies out there that are much more moving and impactful than any rap song. But we don't blame that on any type of killings and stabbings and murders, do we? But no, let's blame the music. Look how many you know, fictions out there, and like all these novels and all these you know, murder mystery books, or you know, even just read some, you know, literature or religious literature. They've all got some type of murdering and killing and raping and pillaging and doing all types of madness in the books. But we don't see some people doing those things. Maybe because those people haven't got the mental health problems that some of our community, and I'm going to blame our community right now, and I'm talking about our community, and I'm selecting this community, okay? I'm not going to say, because I've got a broad range of community, but I'm talking about this specific community, which is the blacks, which is the Asians, and which is the ethnic minorities. Why is it that most of the terrorist attacks are coming from these three groups of people? Maybe because they are suffering the most from mental health problems caused by, supposedly by the way, poverty and racism. I think that there's much more factors in the mix than that, though. Like, just to put it out there, this is just what they are saying on here, but I think there's much more factors than that. And now they've got this ideology on top of them, and that's why they're going out to do those things, because they now have a stream to go vent that frustration. And then some of these white individuals, or English individuals, or Irish individuals, well, that's a minority as well, but some of these individuals, they have got mental problems, and that's the reason why they're doing what they're doing. But no, Callum, no, you shouldn't be saying that, man. We still want to blame these groups of people because it's just easier to blame a group of people with an ideology. I don't know. Maybe I'm just chatting shh. Maybe I'm chatting shh. You can correct me later on, and correct me later on. I'm just talking, and I guess I'm just talking. So yeah, that's you know, I'm gonna stop reading that now. I'm gonna put that down right now. I'm actually gonna spend the last few minutes with you guys reading your comments. Okay, so if you guys have something to say to me, or ask me a question, or drop any comments, remember, best way to get my attention right now, because now I'm going to be focusing on the screen, okay, is simply to tag Titans TV, and just post your questions or comments. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Okay. So towards me, man. Towards me. I'm being real, you know. I think I know at least, yeah. I know over 5 people, maybe close to 10 people, yeah, that have been sectioned or are suffering from mental health, or have suffered or openly admitted to suffering from mental health problems. Okay? And including myself, like I know I'm suffering from mental health problems. Clearly. You get me? I might have some schizophrenia, like, with inside of me. I bust out into all different types of accents at times. So I may be suffering, you know? Self-diagnosis and that. You know? And everything. Sometimes I do suffer from depression. I'm like, God damn, man, I ain't got no time for these people no more. They might be bipolar. This might sound jokey, but I don't know. I haven't really spoken to anybody to know. Because sometimes I'm like, God damn, I ain't got no time for these people. The next minute, like, God damn, what do you mean I ain't got no time for these people? Listen, I need to heal the world right now. Let's get it. You know, I need to heal myself. I need to heal the world. Let's get it. You know, I'll be jumping from one low to one high in a split second, because I'm like, what the hell? What do you mean? Like, don't come with them self-defeatist type of talks there. You know who you are. You're God. You could do whatever you put your mind to. Trust me. There ain't nobody holding you back but yourself. Don't give me no rubbish. Do you know what you've achieved in your life? Do you know how many successes you have in your life? Don't tell me you're not the man. Listen, put on some E.T., the hip-hop preacher, right now. Get yourself up. Go on, get yourself up. How do you mean? What's your goal? Make sure you achieve it. I'm on that type of vibe, like I get hyped real quick, like. Anyways, can you invite a mental health expert onto your show? Yes, definitely. I'm trying to just diversify. I'm trying to stay away from religion right now. I'm trying to stay away from religion because I understand there's a lot of mentally ill people in religion. And the more I talk about religion, and these mentally ill people hear me speaking about religion, and they're feeling as though that I'm talking about them personally, okay? And they get mad and they get angry, and then they want to do me something. I'm like, nah, I ain't got time for that, okay? I ain't got time to be dealing with mentally, mental health, individuals, yeah, or people that have got mental illnesses that actually are aggressive or are violent and do want to cause harm on people. I ain't got no time for that. I'm gonna miss you guys. I'm not gonna speak about you guys. If you're here and you're watching, hi. Let's see. Can you tell me what I said so I don't know? Okay. You got to understand that Catholics trying to cast out the devil by exorcists, and Islam also tries to cast out the devil by exorcists. Both are very close to the same area. I hear you. What are your views on the JQ? Lost. Okay, maybe you have to break that down for me. Deuce Volt says, you're a good speaker. Give thanks and praise. Keith Spencer says, be there for one another. Indeed. You are your brother's keeper. And you are your sister's keeper as well. Okay, are you familiar with the YouTuber Atheism is Unstoppable? I think so. I believe so. I'm wondering if I'm actually subscribed, because a few people have said to me about the atheism person already. Fortunately, there is not enough advocacy to help defend people from NHS. Yeah, that's true. 90 to maybe 99% believe that stoning people is a perfect law from God. Are they all mentally ill? No. See, you made me speak about religion now, you know. I don't think that they're all mentally ill. I think that they have a conviction that does not align with reality, and I think that they know that their conviction doesn't align with reality. Because if you gave them a stone, and I'm saying, you know, let's just speak to those individuals that do think that it is a perfect thing to do. Believe that stoning people is a perfect law from God. Because if you gave them a stone and be like, okay, you are going to be responsible for casting the first stone, and not just the first stone, but all the stones that's necessary to snuff out a person's life, they will think twice about throwing that stone. Okay, I think they will think twice. I remember Jesus done the same thing. It says, yo, ye without no sin should cast the first stone, until you just saw a big pile of rubble of stones lying on the floor, because they all realize that they have sin within inside of their heart, or they've sinned before, and they know that they're not perfect, and they know that they need forgiveness, and they would wish that if they was in that same position, that somebody would forgive them, because we all make mistakes, and if you don't make no mistakes, then you might as well say good night. Good night. Let's see. Actors come out of character. Actors come out of character. Kalam rappers don't big difference. Okay. Have you read Quran and Nisa 434? Yep. Did you know it condones wife beating? Okay. Yep. Did you know did you know the weak hadith sugarcoats this ayat by saying it's lightly with a miswak? Yeah. I don't know if it's hadith, maybe tafsirs, maybe, I don't know, I can't remember. If you ask me, burn Quran. I hear you. Yeah, I noticed that, Cal. You got to consider the power they're trying to use against that demonic entity. Is it good or just as evil, covered up by saying it's Holy Spirit? Cool. Joe Hassan says, the Titans community has been somewhat of an outlet for me. I am in a toxic peer circle, and hence why I look forward to learning from my leaders on the platform. Thank you. Salute to Joe Haslam. Trust me, this right here, this is healing. This is healing. This is, you know, therapy right now that we're all going through. Like, we need to talk. We don't get to talk no more. We have the most amount of social media platforms, but we're just not sociable. We're just not sociable. Okay, I'm trying to get through the end of this. Let's see what's going on. All right, come on, let's leave the religions out of this for a hot second, please, family. Okay, y'all gonna make me sound anti-religious in a minute, like. Religious cussing is cool to disagree, but be respectful. That's right. Kalam, have you looked at Dr. Peter Breggin's work and his testimony, okay, and his testimony that he gave to Congress about the drugs that were given to the military? I think I've seen some form of documentary, but I've not read anything. Okay. I've been sectioned, Callum, and all I can say about it is, if it wasn't for my family, I definitely wouldn't be here now, mate. Trust me. Salute to Simon Williams. Yeah, we need more people like you speaking up about it. Okay, we do, because it's just a taboo in our society. Like, I don't know why. Even for myself, like, I'll be real with you. Sometimes I'm not feeling the best. Most of my friends, they know, like, Cal, He goes on his hiatus. We won't see him for months, if not a year. That's real. I gotta be the most sociable person that you will ever meet in your life. Okay? But I could be the most unsociable person. I'm literally an extrovert caught in an introvert body. Them ways there. I'm just always bursting to go, but I'm like, hold your peace, B. Hold your peace, you know? Like, I will go missing for time, and I feel no way about it. Family's just calling my phone, like, I'm like, nah, B, I'm easy, you know? I need some time for myself. I need to heal. I need to go into my meditation. And then ways there, like, sometimes we lose track. And that's why I hate being so sociable, because you lose track because you got other people's voices that are now entering into your own consciousness, and like it's hard to start separating those voices and find your true voice, that true voice of you coming out. It's hard sometimes. That's why I'm like, no way. I'm trying to hear my own voice. So far I'm just hearing everybody else's voice, and the moment you'll notice that, some of you won't even know what I'm talking about. But the moment you notice that is when you take time out and do a lot of meditation. And you realize when you're meditating and you're just trying to focus in your thoughts and just focus at one thing, okay? And just train your mind to concentrate, you realize you hear so many different voices, so many different thoughts passing through your head, and you realize that these voices are not actually my own voices. This is something I'm hearing on media. This is something I'm hearing via music. This is something I've heard elsewhere in this way, and this is that person's voice. This ain't my true voice. A lot of times we're making decisions not based upon what our inner voice has to say, but we're making our decisions based upon our friend's voice, or making decisions based upon a music that we've been listening to, or making choices based upon the news that we're hearing. Like, we're making choices. We've completely lost our minds, where our soul has been removed and replaced with somebody else, or a legion of different voices are making these decisions for us. And that's why I love taking time out. I love, like, you will catch me, yeah. Most people that know me will know, like, I will go out 3 o'clock in the morning, yeah, and we'll just go for a walk, just stroll around the area. I'm just strolling. I'm strolling, looking like an absolute mad person, because I love it. I love having that silence. I love smelling the air. I love, like, feeling just how the whole world is right now. Everybody's in sleep mode. They're in silence. The dew is just coming out. The birds sometimes will be chirping 4 o'clock in the morning. The dawn is just awakening. Like, it's just so peaceful, so beautiful. I love that. I love listening to my own voice talking back to me, to telling me what I need to do next, to guide me and do them things there. This is me. I love that. I love holding my little meditations. I love that. That there, it gives me my sense of purpose. It gives me my clarity back. Just taking time out from the world, because the world is toxic. The world is literally toxic. Okay, it's toxic out there. I'll be real with you. So sometimes you need to just take yourself away, go on your mountain, or go to have a little walk through nature, and let the nature talk back to you. All right, let me quickly go through. See, this is opening up session, baby. This is opening up session, okay? Are all terrorists mental? Yeah. Yeah. Again, I'm telling you, yeah, from now, yeah? And I'm talking about people that are taking even knives to stab another human being. Like, if you can pick up a knife, okay, and put it into another human being's body, and see blood come out of it, and not feel away, not feel squirmish, who's with me? Yeah, who's with me? Like, show of hands, who's with me right now? Yeah, when you are watching like a TV program, and then a ball gets thrown into somebody's nuts, or somebody kicks somebody's nuts, and you're a man, aren't you like, you're feeling the pain for the other person? Like, tell me it's not just me that feels that pain, right? Listen, I'm feeling that pain, yeah, for that other person. 100% I'm feeling that pain. So you're telling me if you could feel somebody else's pain via just TV, not up close in person, and you are going out there to stab a next man, yeah, or run over a next human being, or whatever the case is, yeah, and you don't feel away? Like, maybe I'm a sissy, maybe I'm soft, yeah, but if you don't feel away, Don't tell me there's not something not wrong with you. Clearly something's wrong with you. Clearly something's wrong with you. Like, I've run over like animals in my past, bruv. And even up to this day, it haunts me. Even up to this day, that ish haunts me. Like, God damn, what did I just do? What did I just do? But I'll be real with you. I've hurt certain man them here in the past year, and I feel no way about it. I feel absolutely no way about it. Why? Because that was a time before, yeah, I had right knowledge, right wisdom, and right understanding. That was before that time frame. So I felt no way about him. I knew how to desensitize my heart. Cold. Trust me. I could just turn that on and off. Like, cold. And I realized, hold on, Cal, that's a problem right there. That's an absolute problem. If you could just turn your heart on and off in a split second, yeah, something's not quite right inside of you. And I had to do a lot of self-introspection, you know, to take off those barriers and realize, like, rah, okay, you know, that's not right, you know. Like, your ability to actually put stuff to the back of your head, yeah, and make it disappear, like it never happened, that's not right. My ability to actually, you know, completely forget. I'm being literally, like, serious with you, yeah? Like, my ability to be like, oh, I did something to you? I don't even remember that. You know, them ways there, like, I literally have that ability where I'm not even trying to hold a grudge no more. Like, them ways there, like, that stuff will just go away from my mind. I'm like, oh, then that's a problem. Other people notice it inside of me, like, yo, that's a problem. And that's because back in the day, like, we grew up on the roadside and we did certain things and we had to close our mind's eye about it, yeah? Otherwise, it would be affecting us. So we found a nice way to cope. So I know that's not right. I know that's not right. So if somebody else is doing it, I can spot, like, if you could desensitize yourself, yeah, and not feel the next person's pain whilst you're inflicting or after you've inflicted it, there's something not quite right in you. And it's because I've identified that inside of myself. I've identified that in myself. That's why I'm saying the terrorists, yeah, they're not mentally right. They're not mentally right at all. Check out Brethren-in-Law Society. They have some quality videos on the psychology of justice on the Brehon law. Okay, I will do. I don't know if I will do. I'm guessing. Okay, I would love to. I'm not gonna lie to say I will do. Let me refrain from that. You know what I mean? It's there. I would love to, but you know how my time schedule's like. In the Islamic world, they also wear amulets to protect themselves against evil, like the hand of Fatima or the blue eye they have in Turkey. Yeah, religion's bedtimes has passed. Let's put it on one side. Thank you. Jesus had a Jamaican accent. You don't know, man, like nothing. Yeah. A poet once said, "Madness is nobility of mind at odds with circumstances. Circumstances have to change." Ooh, that was kind of deep still. Madness is nobility of mind at odds with circumstances. Circumstances have to change. I would say that's true to half, to some degree. There is absolute genius that makes one look crazy. And then there is crazy. I wouldn't say crazy. Let me even use crazy, because crazy is not the right terminology. Yeah, I find that disrespectful. She found that disrespectful. But no, there is crazy. There is crazy, and there is a rightness to utilize the word crazy. There's a rightness to utilize the word crazy, but then there's other, like, mental health problems, which is something apart from being crazy. Okay? I know that's going to sound mad and odd, but no, it's true though. Like, there's mad, there's crazy, and so forth. And I would like to say mad and crazy are things that rational people do, but have no rational reasons to doing those things, whereas mental health problems is something completely different. Hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Please, if that don't make no sense, I apologize. Let's see. Kalam, the man hitting the like button, hitting the like button has just giant. Shouts out to you, my brother. Not your business. Do you think there is a correlation between single mother upbringings and mental health? I haven't studied enough, to be honest with you. This is something that I will look into. I actually do want to look into, because this is something that's impacting my life more and more nowadays, because I know more and more people that are suffering from mental health illnesses, and I know more and more people that I'm observing just trolling via YouTube comment section that are suffering from mental health problems. And I do think that, you know, my platform is definitely a platform that I'm trying to heal people on, or treat people on, and treat communities on. And So I think I should really look more into it. I do want to look more into it, to be honest with you. Um, mm, mm, hmm. Okay. You know, Cal, you need to just get back on and you know, and yeah, quickly, I'm just gonna have a quick thought. See, this is my Twitter sessions, you know. I actually need to get back on my business stuff, yeah, and get off this Titans TV stuff for a while. And the reason why I'm saying that is this, yeah. Those of you guys who, my friends, might be tuned in watching this now, yeah. We've always had this motto, like not a motto. We always had, you know, we growed up together, and we've always studied together, and we've always educated ourselves together. We've always enculturated ourselves together, to be successful. And in doing so, you know, some of you guys might know about the 4-hour work week and stuff like that, but we've always been seasonal workers. Okay, seasonal workers where we work like a few months out of the year, so then we don't have to work, so we can go a whole year without working, you know, or we work a few years and we can go like a whole decade without working. Like that's how them operate, because it's all long. Like this fitting into the 9 to 5, it's long. It's absolutely long. And I think I've sacrificed and I've dedicated enough here on Titans TV now, where I do need to actually take a time out. But it's hard, isn't it? Because you know you need to take a time out, but yet you've got over 40,000 people, yeah, that you are technically servicing on a daily basis, yeah. But I do need to take some time out, yeah, so I can up my funds, yeah, and I can re-educate myself, yeah, and I can come back on here and be more effective. I actually need to do that. Yeah. Yeah, I actually do. I really do. Okay, so Cal, get your funds up, number 1, and educate yourself. Yeah, funds up and education. 2 things, so I can better serve my community. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Anyways, sorry. I'm just zoning out real quickly, because I realize that, you know, where we're going right now, I need to do better. And right now I'm just like going around in a little cycle, just continuing. But I need to take some time out, yeah, and make sure I can put maybe like 10 bags aside, you know, and just make Titans TV kind of pop the way it needs to pop, and put up, you know, set up certain organizations that you've already planned out, and they need to pop, and them things there. I need to educate myself on things such as mental health, you know, issues, and I need to just take myself out, and I need to actually survey my surroundings and get the right people in to actually come onto Titans TV to maybe host maybe like an hour slot on a weekly basis, discussing certain things and getting people to call in and tell them their problems. I need to just kind of expand it a little bit further. And whilst I'm just here, just constantly going around in a circle, yeah. And like, that's why, yeah, even me right now, there's a lot of man them here that's sending shots my way, sending enough shots my way. On a normal day, I'll be responding, yeah. I'm like, God damn, you lot are just, you know, enemies of progress. If I respond to you right now, yeah, that's taking me away from my mission. So I'm not even responding to a lot of people right now, because I want to stay on focus. So yeah, I actually need to take some time out soon. Whoever wants to volunteer their time and actually run Titans TV whilst I take some time out and educate myself a bit further, let me know. Let me know if you lot are there for that. But anyways, I'm talking too much. Yeah, let's quickly see. Let's see. Do you think there is a correlation between single? Okay, now, let's quickly get to. Okay, even Lee Jasper said that the streets got so great he almost ended it. Jim helped him. Yeah, for real. Kalam for mayor. I might have to. What are you saying? Who will vote for me? Aye. The fucks are just looking at me dead in my eye for time, B. I love you. I love you. Let's see. Did anyone watch Sarah's interview with Jasper? And he said London Met Police use Jamaican psychopaths to do their dirty work. Absolutely evil. The system has to change. From make red squirrels great again. Listen, I've got so many talking points here from that interview. Listen, I need to do some shows on that interview itself, hopefully. Okay, and I want to boost up that interview as well, as much as I can, promote that interview. Kalam, I am you and you is me. I know the path you are walking. That's real. Brexit soon. Yay! Another one, Kalam for mayor. Love that. Times TV, yes. Knowledge of self, no remorse, magic mushrooms. Kalam for PM. Oh, hey, PM, even higher. I think. What about self-defense? Am I bloody work at 3 a.m. No. Is it 3? No, it can't be 3 already, is it? No, it's 2 o'clock. Okay. You might not see what we have. Contact when we have a wireless connection. Demons have even a more advanced connection than that, and they're more intelligent than people. Interesting. I hear you. Walk in the countryside is good for the soul. Trust me. Trust me on that. The line between sanity and insanity is thin. Describe what sane or normal behavior looks like. Trust me, that's real talks there. Okay. Let's see. United. What's the topic? Raj is in the building. What's good, Raj? Do you think there is a correlation? Okay, no, I'm not gonna answer that. The last matic, I'm not even gonna answer that. As I said before, I haven't done enough research on the topic of mental health problems, so I'm not going to answer those questions. But I need to educate myself. I actually need to educate. Like, I'm realizing how much I am slacking. I'm slacking a lot. I should know all of this, and I should be here informing my audience about all of this. I should be. But I'm slacking, so I'm apologizing to you guys here for not being well informed, and I hope you guys here can I always look forward to the comment section, because you always drop little things like when I don't know something, like when I was saying CRB and you're like, no, it's called DBS now. I'm like, okay, cool, fine, I've been educated, I'm never gonna make that mistake again. Okay, I feel you, Kalam, and I'm all honest about it, because I am not ashamed of trying to take my own life. 20 years ago, it was bad times for me, but now I have family of my own. That means the world to me. Trust me, love. You just touched my soul right there. You know, you've just touched my soul. You don't even understand how much you touched my soul. Yeah, so yeah. Do you know what? Yeah, I had one of my friends that took his life. Yeah, man, he took his life. My man took his life. Yeah, like, and you know when you see like, and we grown, like, we 9 years old, from 9, at least like 9 years old, like, we've all grown up with each other, like, we've all, like, just in the same area, like, everything. And even him, like, you would think that everything is kind of okay with him as well. Like, you would never even, I didn't even guess it. Like, obviously I'm not that tight with him like that, but like, literally, like, I was walking Croydon Centre like 2 days beforehand. My friend was saying, yeah, I saw him the same day. And you know, like, yeah, man, yeah, that's deep, man. That's deep. And I'm just seeing that message, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, because I heard, you know, like, a lot of you know, attempted suicide victims, like, you know, because he hanged himself in his mother's like in his room, like I believe in his room or in his mother's house somewhere, bathroom, I can't remember, like. And it's always like, you know, after it's done, like within the seconds, whatever the case is, like some people just, you know, wish they could just turn it back, you know, that who has been saved from that predicament. And I'm like, and just like you yourself right now, like 20 years on, you've got your family and so forth, and that's big, like that's massive, you know. And a lot of us is in pain, man. A lot of us is suffering. A lot of us Hold on, G. Hey, yo, big man like you, G. Hold on, 1 second, family. 1 second. 1 second, though. What? Yo, big man thing. Come on, G. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Okay, hold on. Soon be back. Just checking something, innit? I'm just checking something. Raw. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I beg we change the topic. Let me just change the topic, innit? Like, as you can see, yeah, this is my defense mechanism. Psychoanalyzing myself is getting too deep for me right now. It's getting too deep. Let me just move on, like, real quickly. Move on, because I'm in pain right now. Like, bruh, it's too hot. It's too hot. I'm not even gonna lie, bruv. Anyways, yeah, moving swiftly on. Like, shouts out to you, though, yeah, for changing your life around. Like, and I just wish that one of my brethren had the opportunity to you know, change his life around before he actually took his own life. Like, to be real with you, you know, yeah, because 20 years from now, 5 years from now, you know, and I'm, you know, like, just mad because things was popping for him, movies and so forth was popping for him, and that's all mad. And the worst thing about it that's hurting me so much is that it's mandem, like proper road mandem, on road, and you would think like this is the hardest individual like you will ever meet in your life, and if it can happen to him, like, you know, who else could it happen to? Yeah, alright, cool. So I'm back, man. I'm back. Alright, let's just change it up. Let's get on. Yeah, let's talk religion or something. Let's talk something lighthearted. Like, let's do that, fam, for real. Shiznick. Ha ha. Yo, nah, I'm good. Anyways, yeah, we need to talk about depression. I give talks about it as I do artwork, like to drawing horde big boys do cry. So try and educate people about how I defeated depression through art. That's good. Raj, we're gonna speak though. Yeah. Why don't you just freestyle? Don't quit. Just sometimes, yeah. Singing to the choir. Trust me. Let's quickly see. Breaking down walls and building bridges. Let's get Gab to do some shows. You're doing fine, bruh. It's nice to see you doing interesting monologue with yourself. Yeah. Be a great mayor. Oh man, you lot calling Kalam for mayor, you know. I love that. You lot are absolute loves, you know. Trust me. I swear to you. Trust me. Like, I'll be real with you, you know. A lot of the times, yeah, you guys, yeah, give me life, you know. I get some, you know, real emails, yeah, real messages at times, yeah. And I'm like, yo, you lot are boosted, man, up still. You lot are boosted me still. Okay, I found most in here. This should be fans. Okay. Okay, I was in a very bad situation for 12 years too, but I pushed through, and now I am doing great. People need to seek help and talk. Trust me, 100. Yeah, and you know what? Yeah, I don't know in it, because maybe I'm just talking to myself here, but I don't know. So there's a lot of us here that have studied psychology. I know a lot of friends, a lot of girlfriends, friends that are girls that have studied psychology at uni and them ways there, yeah, but nobody ever used that psychology degree, to be honest with you, that I'm aware of. There's a lot of them, yeah. Nobody used that psychology degree, just got into everything else but psychology. Although psychology works, you know, cross disciplines, to be honest with you. But like, if you guys are out there and you lot can come onto the platform, or, you know, do something inside of the community where you can actually set up some surgeries, you know, actually outreaching and speaking to the people that are suffering right now, especially the youths, because trust me, the youths are growing up here, you know, with low self-esteem. They're growing up with, you know, a lot of psychosomatic you know, illnesses, like just you know, there's so much going on: depression, anxiety, living in fear, like different phobias. Like, so much is going on in the youths, and they need it the most. You know, they're suffering from loads of traumas, yeah, but you lot don't even know about it, because we're not, maybe because we can't get into people's minds, and there's not no, you know, direct symptom, direct you know, thing on them that lets you know that, oh, there's something wrong. You know, and a lot of people have coping mechanisms to actually mask it. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of people have good coping mechanisms that, if you're not trained, like, it will go over your head. You go over your head. Like, I've noticed some of my coping mechanisms. I'll be laughing and joking, yeah, but when it's mad serious, I'm there trying to make it into a joke, and I'm like, hold on, right there, yeah, that's an avoidance tactic. That there, yeah, is a defense mechanism. I see what you just did there. I saw it. I saw what you did. So I know I like to be very introspective, so I can call out my BS and I realize I've got it. And I'm going to read up on it. I'm like, okay, this is your problem. Okay, how do I solve this problem? How do I put myself in these types of positions and watch myself react and keep forcing myself to react correctly, and so forth. But anyways, enough about that. Let's see. Let's get to the end, because you lot have been dropping enough comments, you know. Enough comments. Okay, it says 205 on there, and we're on 210. Okay, so I should be close. I'm 5 minutes behind. Are you a Seventh-day Adventist? Nope, I'm not. Kalam, would you say talking to ancestors is a form of mental illness? Nope. Let's see. The Deadpool actor is a transgender pedophile. So, okay. It's okay, you know, funny. Single parent household, kind of the wise. Wow, great ideas. What's it say? Because they only learn how to do stats when they do their BA. They have to do an MA to specialize. Ah, okay, cool. I got you. Beyond atheism, you're funny. Let's see. Skills and talents we have been fortunate to have. Sorry, I'm not reading out. Skills and talents we have been fortunate to have. We need to use to the best of our ability to put positivity into this world. Indeed, thank you for all of the works you have done for all of us, sir. Salute. What do you think of homosexuality in the black community in the UK? Lots of mental health problems amongst black, bi, gay men. As someone who works in mental health, I didn't see, again, yeah, you lot just educate me on new things. I don't know about mental health you know, problems to the fullness. I really don't. I'm gonna be real with you. I haven't studied it enough. You know, I haven't watched enough documentaries or read enough articles or read enough journals or anything along those lines to know. I really don't know. I'm in the dark, and I wish I'm gonna, you know, if you lot can find some type of program that you lot can put me through, okay, that's open for me to be put through, like, I would go there and I would learn it. If there's some open source, what's it called, open university stuff, I want to learn that, to be honest with you. You know, just so, because there's got too much, I've got too many people like that I know that is suffering, and I'm seeing them on social media as well, like, and they're suffering. I've seen, like, trust me, I've seen on social media, and I'm seeing them posting and so forth, yeah, and, you know, I'm asking for close friends and relatives, like women as well, and I'm talking about women here. I'm like, oh, what's going on with that, you know? And but we're not educated enough, man. So if you lot can educate me, like, I can educate my fan base. Would you say women can give you a mental health problem? Yes, yeah. Like, even one of my friends that I was just talking about, still, like, you know, it was to do with a woman and children. Like, the woman not even wanted, did take his 2 children away, okay, and ran off somewhere with his children, okay, and he couldn't get to see them. Something along those lines there. Like, I tried to blank this all out of my head. I'll be real with you. That was my coping mechanism, just to get away from it. Like, and that's the reason why, you know, amongst other factors, I would assume, that made him take his life. You know, his inability to see his children, them running up somewhere into north or something like that, and he had no ability to see his child or his children, or, you know, that, you know, caused him to take his life. Oh yeah. So yeah, women are powerful. Women are real powerful. Like, women could be the source of inspiration and power, and then they could be a downfall at the same time. Everything that we do in this world as men, if you are a heterosexual man, is for a woman. I remember learning this in psychology somewhere, that everything that we do is for a woman, basically, or for sex, or for procreating, or whatever the case is. Like, as animals, this is what we're doing it for. Deep down, I'm like, right, so what are you saying? Me doing this is for that? Doing this for that? Doing this for that? Right, okay. I learned that. Yeah, I think we learned that in school or college or something. I hope you don't quit, man. You are a great guy, great teacher, and very entertaining to watch on nights like this. But if you do, I wish you all the best. Nah, I'm never gonna quit. I just need to take some time out. And I don't even need to take time out for myself like that. I need to take time out so I can be a better person for you guys. Yeah? Or a better moderator, or a better you know, presenter, or a better educator, or a better, I don't know, whatever it is, debater, whatever it is that I'm doing, yeah, that I'm doing for you guys right now, that you guys love, yeah. I need to better myself for you guys. Okay, because there's a lot of you guys tuned in, and I need to do better and be better so you guys can be better, do better, learn better. That's it. Let's get to the end. Kalam, you do great work, man. Can't afford to have you take time out, learn on the job. Who would you like to interview next? Do you know who I wanted to interview next? I would love to interview next Chris Preddy. I would actually like to interview him. Who would I like to interview next? Apart from that, and what's going on, I would like to, since I'm talking about, like, to me, it's only whenever I'm discussing certain things. Like right now, I would want to interview somebody who is in the mental health practice. That's who I would want to interview right now. Apart from that, I would like to interview like the police commissioner, who I would like to interview again. Maybe one of the MPs, an MP. Yeah, I would like to interview an MP. Who else? Yeah, that's about it. Apart from, there's other individuals that I've got lined up soon that I am going to interview, but you know how I do. I don't say it until tell the whole world what you're gonna do, but do it first. That's one of the rules that we learned. The donations don't do PayPal. Somebody said that to me already, you know, like, what's going on? I don't know why the PayPal isn't working. If you would like to donate, there are several ways for you guys who are tuned in right now to donate. You lot can literally just go and hit the super chat button that's down here somewhere on your screens. Otherwise, if you go into the description box, I'm gonna try to change things around where it's got the what's that thing called again? GoFundMe, basically. Go to the GoFundMe. I believe that works. Okay, so go there. If it doesn't work, let me know. Somebody said that the PayPal and the GoFundMe is not, or whatever the case is, but I did receive some GoFundMe stuff last week. So if you guys would like to, just go there, GoFundMe, to donate monetarily, or just hit the super chat button if you would like to donate monetarily as well. Apart from that, okay, and I know some of you guys may not have money. Okay, some of you guys do have money, but those of you guys who don't have any money to donate, or simply don't want to donate any money, I would love, but you still want to support us, please just hit the like button. Just hit the like button. That's a form of support. That's a form of donation. That goes a far way, because that helps to give this channel more exposure, and it helps other people to know that you're watching this is what you're into, this is what you're like, and so forth. And hopefully they can come in and be part of our community as well, and hopefully they can themselves come on when we're having our shows and be part of the panel and ask questions or make statements or educate us, because sometimes we don't know nothing, and then you guys will be educating not only myself and the panel members, but you're educating the whole audience. And also another way of donating as well is simply by dropping comments. Okay, after the show is finished, drop comments, like drop loads of comments and interact with people in the comment section, because sometimes I do go in there and I like to just see what's going on. And I learn a lot, because you lot be posting up YouTube links and I'm like, what? I never knew this. I go there and it just takes me down a rabbit hole. I'm like, what? I never knew this. And I'm learning more and more and more, and it's just expanding my mind. And if it's expanding my mind and other people is that curious as I'm that curious, you're gonna help to expand their minds as well. So just go into the comment section if you've got the ability to, and just comment away and ask questions or post links or anything that you think that's informative that other people can learn from. Just post it up. That's it. So liking, comments, sharing. Sharing as well. Like share it to as many people as possible. This one, I don't know if you want to share. I don't know if you guys do want to share this video. I don't know how good this video actually is, because I'm just kind of just speaking from my heart. So when you say you don't always speak from your heart, but I mean, I'm just talking. Okay, I'm just talking. But at the same time, it might be informative. I don't know. So thank you for you guys who actually gone into the super chat and trying to figure that out and trying to donate via that. Thanks for you guys who are trying to go into the GoFundMe and trying to donate via that ways. Thanks for everybody else who I've seen has hit the like button. Salute to you guys as well. All right. Definitely. Let me get to the end of this actually, because I'm on here for far too long. Far too long. What's the most funny speakers corner moment of 2018? I reckon you watch this conference. Okay. Kalam, you're great help. I love your honesty, your advice, and your morals. Top geezer. Peace and love, Simon Williams. Let's quickly see. If you had unlimited resources, what would your ultimate vision be for Titans TV? Oh my gosh. For Titans TV itself, I would love, number one, to actually have a studio. Okay, that's number one, where we can actually get panelists on, and kind of do like a question time vibes, like every single week, like we're just doing that multiple times. That'd be one thing that I would actually do. The second thing that I would actually do as well is empower more people. So I would love to go to other countries, okay, and give them the resources, give them a camera, give them training, and educate them on going into their community and interacting with the community and doing what I did, like build an audience, build a community of people, and set up a Titans TV in Germany, set up a Titans TV in Sweden, in Amsterdam, in France, set up a Titans TV wherever you are, basically, and get people in your community on to actually speak. I really do believe that speaking, maybe that's why, because that's what your name means, right? No, but I really do believe like speaking and really being able to voice your concerns to the world helps. It helps everybody that's involved. I really do believe in freedom of speech. Like I really do. So all of these things I would love just to replicate what we're doing here on Titans TV in a much more professional way. In a much more professional way. That's what I would do. And that's just me being short-minded. I'm being short-minded in the sense that there's much more that I know I can do with unlimited funds, but that would be one thing, just to have a base of operation where we can actually film things, where we can actually get people across the country to come in to sit down and be interviewed. That would be wonderful. To actually have a studio where we can get those same people who's interviewed and get panelists to link up and sit down and be panel members as well, and get an audience members, yeah, where we can actually meet up together. I know a lot of you guys would love for there to be a Titans TV meetup. There soon will be. I do events normally, but sometimes all of this is just so much that you have to do. Like you don't even know how much hours I spend a day, you know, having to plan, having to research, having to read, having to set up meetings, having to do all the things that I do, yeah, apart from everything else I have to do. It's long, innit? But having a studio where like 100 people could just come in, or 50 people could just come in and film a live shows with them, like that would be a game changer itself. And that's not even a lot of money. That's not even a lot of money. Okay, I'm gonna be very, very real with you. I was at the beginning of this year, I was considering it. I was considering taking money out of my pocket, yeah. Before you know, the market went downhill. I was actually considering taking money out of my pocket, yeah, and just putting up money for a whole for rent for a whole year, in a place to set up a studio, so we can actually actualize that little dream, where we can actually build a real world community as well as a global network. You know, yeah, that would have been nice. That would have been nice. And that's just small. That's real small, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, and the website and all them things there, because you can't really rely on YouTube like that. You do need to have your own platform as well. But yeah, that was that. Sorry, I just went off on a little one. Kalam, do you wish there was no religious books and everyone just believed in one God? Nope. I love diversity, you know. Trust me, I love it. What like, come on, we go speakers corner, we debate. Like, what would be the fun, like, if there was nothing that we can disagree on? Like, we all believed in the same God or same conceptualization of God, and we don't have no questions or no quarrels with it or whatever the case is. Nah, man, I like the multiplicity. It helps me to learn, helps me to just be a well-rounded person, I believe. Okay, yeah, I've reached to the end now. I've reached the end, baby. I've reached the end. Okay, so I'm gonna say peace, yeah, and love to you guys. Yeah, can I say peace and love to you guys? Got you. Thanks for the unlimited resource answer, brother. Peace and love, family. Peace and love. Yeah, what do you think effects of any of my job? What do you think are the lasting effects, if any, of Mohammed Jab uploading that video? If you believe Mohammed saw the moon get split, I saw Stephen. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm not even going to talk about these things. Like, trust me, I need to go now, because I'll be here on, like, I'm borderlining 2 hours with you guys, just sitting here till 3 a.m. in the morning. Stop it. Anyway, family, yeah, I'm going to say I'm going to go now. So peace and love, and take care, Kalam. Peace. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam to you. Shalom. Hotep. Konnichiwa. Ciao. Ciao, bella. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Okay, peace and love. Peace and love. Oh man.